Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
God swept with a sweeper the Israelites away. Yeah.
He did not use a sweeper. Oh my God. But yeah, he was like, you gotta follow me, and you didn't.
Right.
And to this day, their descendants still are bad.
Swept in the bad. Yeah.
They do bad and they're swept.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's pretty much it.
Okay.
They did bad in God's eyes. And so God was like, fuck all y'all then.
Right. So that was 2 Kings chapter 17.
Sure as fuck was.
And today we're getting into
2 Kings chapter 18.
Let's do this.
Okie dokie. Okay, 2 Kings chapter 18.
Okay.
Hezekiah, son of Ahaz.
Okay.
Ahaz. Began to rule over Judah in the 3rd year of King Hoshea's reign in Israel.
Man, I need like a sliding chart of all these. When this king, that king. Not that I don't really think this is gonna matter at all.
It's
like,
not.
You know, like
it's not.
It's just like king.
Yeah, and it's just the going back and forth between their overlapping rulerships.
And there was some good stories earlier on.
Yeah.
Lately, there haven't been that many great stories.
I mean, this last one with Israel getting swept away.
Yeah.
That was very interesting.
But I mean, there was more like epic stories earlier.
Yeah,
on,
like individual, and then this happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Anyway.
He was 25 years old when he became king, this Hezekiah guy. And he reigned in Jerusalem 29 years.
That's a good long time.
His mother was Abijah, the daughter of Zechariah. He was pleasing.
Well, that's good.
In the Lord's sight.
Except for, I'm sure there was something fucking wrong.
Just as his ancestor David had done, because we all want to fuck David.
We like David. We hate Jebediah. No, wait. Jebediah?
No. Jehoshaphat.
Shit.
Jeroboam.
Jeroboam. Jeez, man.
That one guy.
That was rough.
That was hard. That was a journey.
I got there.
We got there.
Man.
Yeah.
It was rough.
Jeroboam was a
an asshole. Yeah.
He
David's
did so
good,
bad.
Jeroboam bad.
Even though a lot of people did worse than Jeroboam.
They did. I mean, according to the Bible.
Yeah.
But
poor Jeroboam. You know what? I think he got a raw deal.
Yeah.
I want a shirt that says, I feel for Jeroboam.
Jeroboam got a bad rap.
Justice for Jeroboam.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Down with David, justice for Jeroboam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hezekiah removed the pagan shrines, smashed the sacred pillars, and cut down the Asherah poles.
How many times can this happen?
Several.
Multiple. Like literally
many.
All the good kings have done the same fucking thing.
Often. Lots.
Yeah, right?
This is interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
He broke up the bronze serpent that Moses had made because the people of Israel had been offering sacrifices to it. Let me finish this and then I have something to say about it. Yeah.
Okay.
The bronze serpent was called Nehushtan. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I got to interrupt myself here because currently I am reading, Asimov's Guide to the Bible.
Yeah.
And he is specifically talking about this thing as it's being made.
The first go around.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And so here
this was the one that got stopped all the snakes, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. And we talked about Ashlepis and the Caduceus and all of that.
Right.
Very interesting stuff. So I want you to hold this moment in your head because I'm going to be talking about it more this weekend when we do
the book club.
Sacrilegious Book Club.
Got it.
Okay. Very interesting stuff here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Hezekiah trusted in the Lord, the God of Israel. There was no one like him among all the kings of Judah, either before or after after his time.
Damn.
Better than David.
Better than Solomon?
What the fuck?
What's going on here?
Holy what?
I thought Solomon was the wisest and the best ever, and David was also the same thing.
What?
But this guy's better.
Man.
He's the best ever.
I love Hezekiah.
So we're going to totally go on about this guy for like a couple of chapters, right?
Well, he's got a bit to go, yeah.
I mean,
this chapter at least, we got to talk about his
Certainly they're not going to
greatness.
just do one chapter on the guy, right?
I mean, the fact that he broke up Moses' dealio.
Right? That's some big shit.
It's a big shit.
And he's the best.
Yeah.
The best ever.
The best around. Yeah. He remained faithful to the Lord in everything, and he carefully obeyed all the commands the Lord had given Moses.
That's good of him.
But he did break his snake stick.
Yeah.
Where was his snake stick? Was it in the ark? Because
they haven't really even mentioned the ark lately.
Nuh-uh.
They're like, maybe it's...
And I don't think it was in the ark because...
I feel like the ark must have disappeared during some of these kings' reigns somewhere. Like,
they raided it. They were like, I'm going to take this piece of gold and that piece of brass.
I wonder if they ever actually admit to losing it in the Bible.
That'd be cool.
You know? Oopsie.
We'll keep an eye out.
Guys.
You'll be the first to know.
Right.
So the Lord was with him, and Hezekiah was successful in everything he did. He revolted against the king of Assyria and refused to pay him tribute.
Yeah.
He also conquered the Philistines as far distant as Gaza and its territory, from their smallest outpost to their largest walled city.
Get those Philistines.
He did it. During the 4th year of Hezekiah's reign, which was the 7th year of King Hoshea's reign in Israel, King Shalmaneser of Assyria attacked the city of Samaria and began a siege against it. 3 years later, during the 6th year of King Hezekiah's reign and the 9th of King Hoshea's reign in Israel, Samaria fell.
Oh.
Damn!
That's not good for the guy.
Right. But it's good for us. Good
I thought that the king of Assyria was the one besieging.
Samaria fell.
Well, wait.
Samaria's bad.
The king of Assyria... What does it say? Read that again.
3 years later, during the 6th year of King Hezekiah's reign and the 9th of King Hoshea's reign in Israel, Samaria fell.
Right,
Samaria's bad. So we're glad they fell.
Okay, I thought that Samaria was under the control of the king that we're talking about.
Yeah, it fell, so good.
No.
What?
No, I think you're wrong.
No.
Okay, start higher. Start higher.
Okay.
The fall of Samaria during the 4th year of Hezekiah's reign, which was the 7th year of King Hoshea's reign
Hoshea's reign in Israel.
Yeah.
King Shalmaneser of Assyria attacked the city of Samaria.
Assyria attacked the king. They attacked Judah.
What?
Yeah.
I thought Samaria was part of those other bad guys.
It depends on when you're talking about who has what.
I'm getting confused because it depends on if we're talking about Israel or Judah.
Right, but we're not talking about either of them right now. We're talking about Assyria.
I know.
Which is completely separate.
I know.
Okay.
But I thought, okay, I'm confused. I thought Samaria was bad people, and so we are glad that Samaria fell.
I mean, we're not glad of any of it.
No, no. But I mean, I thought that
as far as this goes, no, Judah fell to Assyria in this case.
At that time, the king of Assyria exiled the Israelites to Assyria and placed them in colonies in Hala, along the banks of the Habor River in Gozan, and in the cities of the Medes. For they were the Medes. We decided it was the Medes.
Yeah.
For they refused to listen to the Lord their God and obey him. Yeah. Instead, they violated his covenant, all the laws that Moses, the Lord's servant, had commanded them to obey.
Okay.
Obey.
Yeah.
They didn't obey.
They did not.
Okay. I'm still confused.
You don't get it?
I thought Samaria fell, and so I thought that
Samaria is a town. Is a province or town or something.
Where is it?
It's somewhere near Assyria and Judah. So, it's in that area.
Right.
That little circle area
and
where they all fight all the time.
Hezekiah is leading Judah, right?
Yes.
And so, I thought it's
they fell to Assyria.
No.
Yes.
Oh, my God. I'm so confused.
Assyria.
Who's leading Samaria?
Samaria is not one of the factions. It's a town.
I know, but who's in charge of Samaria?
Hezekiah, until it fell to Assyria.
Oh, I thought that Hezekiah was not in charge of Samaria. I thought Hezekiah was like, I'm going to get you, and then he got him.
No.
Oh, I was confused. I'm sorry. Too many places that start with A's and S's.
Right.
And too many people that start with a J. And Israel, in my mind, is always supposed to be the good guys, and Judah is the good guys instead. And I mean, hypothetically.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just all confused. I'm sorry, you guys.
I'm a little confused myself, but it doesn't help when you confuse me more.
Hopefully other people out there are confused with me and they feel my plight if they've never read the Bible.
Right.
And if they have read the Bible, hopefully they're laughing with me, not at me.
Or both.
Fuck off.
I'm just saying.
No, they have sympathy because it's confusing.
Yeah. It is confusing.
I have a hard time with all this history stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, in the 14th year of King Hezekiah's reign, King Sennacherib of Assyria came to attack the fortified towns of Judah and conquered them. Uh-oh.
But Hezekiah was like one of the best kings.
But he's
like losing all kinds of shit.
Yeah. King Hezekiah sent this message to the king of Assyria at Lachish.
Yeah. Sure.
I have done wrong. I will pay whatever tribute money you demand if you will only withdraw.
Okay.
What? I thought he didn't do that.
I don't know.
Oh my God, I'm so confused. I thought it said it right at the beginning that he never paid tribute to these bad kings.
No, I don't know.
And now he's like, just kidding, I'm paying tribute to a bad king.
Maybe this is a ploy.
Let's hope so. The king of Assyria then demanded a settlement of more than 11 tons of silver and 1 ton of gold.
Okay.
To gather this amount, King Hezekiah used all the silver stored in the temple of the Lord and in the palace treasury. Hezekiah even stripped the gold from the doors of the Lord's temple.
Damn.
And from the doorposts he had overlaid with gold, and he gave it all to the Assyrian king.
Wow.
This is so stupid. This is exactly the opposite of what the first couple sentences said happened. No wonder I'm confused. None of it makes any fucking sense.
Right.
Nevertheless, the king of Assyria sent his commander-in-chief, his field commander, and his chief of staff from Lachish with a huge army to confront King Hezekiah in Jerusalem.
Wait, even though he paid him?
Yeah.
Wow.
And they were like, thanks for the money. Oh, but
Never
by
mind,
the way,
we're still going to conquer you.
Yeah. The Assyrians, I mean, like, you want to take over, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you don't have to go after the gold. They gave it to you.
Right. Like, what's the incentive to not attack? Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, well, you gave us a lot of your gold, but we still want the rest of it. So.
And also you to either die or be our slaves.
Right.
Yeah. The Assyrians took up a position beside the aqueduct that feeds water into the upper pool near the road leading to the field where cloth is washed.
Oh, well, yeah.
You know that one place where they wash cloth?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, no.
No.
But, yeah.
Right. No. They summoned King Hezekiah, but the king sent these officials to meet with them. Eliakim, son of Hilkiah, the palace administrator, Shebna, the court secretary, and Joah, son of Asaph, the royal historian.
Are these like the Expendables?
Oh, that's funny. Then the Assyrian king's chief of staff told them to give this message to Hezekiah. This is what the great king of Assyria says. What are you trusting in that makes you so confident? Do you think that mere words can substitute for military skill and strength? Who are you counting on that you have rebelled against me?
I'm guessing God.
On Egypt? If you lean on Egypt, it will be like a reed that splinters beneath your weight and pierces your hand. Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, is completely unreliable. But perhaps you will say to me, we are trusting in the Lord our God.
Yeah.
But isn't he the one who was insulted by Hezekiah? Didn't Hezekiah tear down his shrines and altars and make everyone in Judah and Jerusalem worship only at the altar here in Jerusalem?
Wait a second. Wait. That's what he did what was pleasing to God. And he only tore down the bad altars,
right,
according to that.
Yeah.
So they're saying that I don't know what they're saying.
I don't know what they're saying
I'm
either.
a little bit lost here.
I don't know, but he's still going on.
Unless they're like, those other gods were the good gods and your Yahweh is dumb.
Yeah.
Or something.
That's what it sounds like.
But I don't understand this.
It's what it sounds like. It sounds like he's like, I can't believe you took down all your fucking Asherah poles and whatnot.
Right.
That's what it sounds like he's saying. Which,
Yeah.
I mean, he would be saying that.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
I'll tell you what, strike a bargain with my master, the king of Assyria. I will give you 2,000 horses if you can find that many men to ride on them. With your tiny army, how can you think of challenging even the weakest contingent of my master's troops, even with the help of Egypt's chariots and charioteers? What's more, do you think we have invaded your land without the Lord's direction?
But which Lord?
Right?
I mean, like,
Well,
I'm really confused as to what they're talking about.
When they say the Lord, they are referring to that Yahweh guy.
Okay.
So it sounds like they worship the same God, but differently.
Yeah.
And a lot of these people did. Remember we talked about that before?
Right. It's just a matter of which faction won out in the end.
Yeah. The Lord himself told us, attack this land and destroy it.
Yeah.
I mean, we have said multiple times, why doesn't anybody say that? And here they are saying that.
Right.
Kind of funny.
Right, yeah.
Then, okay, hold on. Eliakim, son of Hilkiah, Shebna, and Joah, said to the Assyrian chief of staff, please speak to us in Aramaic, for we understand it well. Don't speak in Hebrew, for the people on the wall will hear.
Okay.
What? I don't understand anything that's happening right now.
Right, yeah.
But Sennacherib's chief of staff replied, do you think my master sent this message only to you and your master? He wants all the people to hear it, for when we put this city under siege, they will suffer along with you. They will be so hungry and thirsty that they will eat their own dung and drink their own urine.
Oh, so they were trying to speak so where the people couldn't understand.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Hezekiah's people were trying to keep it hush-hush.
They were like, can you stop?
Right.
We'd like to not let everybody know that you're
Yeah.
taking us over. And they're like, we're going to tell everybody we're taking you over.
Right.
Why shouldn't we put the fear of whatever into everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, for a
as
conquering
far
army.
As war goes, sure.
Yeah. Then the chief of staff stood and shouted in Hebrew to the people on the wall, listen to this message from the great king of Assyria. This is what the king says. Don't let Hezekiah deceive you. He will never be able to rescue you from my power. Don't let him fool you into trusting in the Lord by saying, the Lord will surely rescue us. This city will never fall into the hands of the Assyrian king.
This guy's quite a braggart.
He is a dick, is what he sounds like. Kind of cool, though. Don't listen to Hezekiah. These are the terms the king of Assyria is offering. Make peace with me. Open the gates and come out. Come out.
Yeah.
Kind of like throw the head of the guy you hate over so that we don't get you.
But what exactly are the terms? Like, if we come out, like, what's going to happen here?
Then each of you can continue eating from your own grapevine and fig tree and drinking from your own well. Then I will arrange to take you to another land like this one, a land of grain and new wine, bread and vineyards, olive groves and honey. Choose life instead of death. Don't listen to Sorry, I couldn't get his name out. Hezekiah, when he tries to mislead you by saying, the Lord will rescue us. Have the gods of any other nations ever saved their people from the king of Assyria? What happened to the gods of Hamath and Arpad? And what about the gods of Sepharvaim, Henna, and Iva?
What about those gods?
Did any god rescue Samaria from my power? Huh? What god of any nation has ever been able to save its people from my power? So, what makes you think that the Lord can rescue Jerusalem from me?
I mean, it's a fair question.
It's a good question. Yeah. I'm honestly,
I'm
I don't.
curious what's happening.
I don't begrudge anything that this guy has said so far.
Right.
I mean, he's got the power. Why not flaunt it? Right?
Yeah. I mean, that's what it sounds like.
But the people were silent and did not utter a word because Hezekiah had commanded them, "Do not answer him." Okay. Honestly, he's like, Thank you for giving me all that fucking gold. Now, even though I'm betraying what I already just made an agreement, go ahead and open your gates to us. We'll totally not kill you and slaughter you.
Why would we believe that?
Right, exactly. Then, Eliakim, son of Hilkiah, the palace administrator, Shebna, the court secretary, and Joah, son of Asaph, the royal historian, went back to Hezekiah. They tore their clothes in despair, and they went in to see the king and told him what the Assyrian chief of staff had said. The end.
Oh, so this is going to be a multi-chapter story.
To be continued.
Right, there's not many of those lately.
My goodness.
Right.
I'm
interested.
This is a cliffhanger here.
This guy's supposed to be like one of the top, king people.
Yeah.
Only, he did, so far he's getting his ass whooped, so.
He's getting his ass handed to him is what he's getting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy moly.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
All right. Well, that was 2 Kings chapter 18 on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
And we'll be back tomorrow with
2 Kings chapter 19.
All right. We'll see you guys then.
Yep. Bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.